People who want to live their lives without ever having to work again often entertain the idea of robbing a bank or winning the lottery as a way to make their dreams come true. It is true that this is the most severe approach, and the only way for it to be successful is if you don't get caught doing it. However, a significant number of people who commit robberies wind up spending time in prison in the end. As you're about to find out, really pulling off a robbery is not nearly as simple as it seems like it would be in the movies. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, we'll be looking at the 5 most impressive heists of all time. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Number 5. The Banco Central Burglary. The theft from Banco Central in Fortaleza, Brazil in 2005 was one regarded by the Guinness Book of World Records as the most significant bank heist that had ever occurred. A gang consisting of 25 people pretended to be in the gardening business in order to pull it off. They labored for 3 months to build a tunnel with a length of 256 feet that led up through the floor of the bank's vault. When they were finally inside, they broke into the multiple containers and stole a total of 160 million Brazilian reals, which was equivalent to $71.6 million in 2005. Only 8 people were apprehended and only 20 million reals were found. Number 4. The Securitas Depot Robbery. In 2006, the Kent warehouse of a security services firm was the target of the greatest cash theft in British history, which took place there. In order to get ready, a man with inside knowledge recorded the inside of the Securitas Depot. After that, masked guys kidnapped the manager of the branch and held his family hostage. The men wore intricate masks. The thief brought him to the warehouse where they held him at gunpoint and demanded that he open the cash cages for them. The team made off with over $83 million in theft. Some of the robbers were apprehended in spite of the ingenious disguises they had used, and the makeup artist who made the masks became an essential witness in the investigation. Number 3. The Knightsbridge Security Deposit Robbery. Valerio Vecchi, who was sought for more than 50 armed robberies in Italy at the time, came dangerously close to committing the ideal crime in London in 1987. Together with an assistant, he went to a bank and inquired about the availability of a safe deposit box for rent. As soon as the men were shown the vault, they drew out their weapons and easily defeated the bank manager and the security officers. After placing a sign on the door of the bank stating that it was closed, they invited some pals inside, proceeded to break into as many safe deposit boxes as they could, and then made off with millions of dollars in cash and belongings. Vecchi managed to evade capture by fleeing to South America, but he was eventually caught when he returned to England to have his Ferrari sent to his new residence in the country. Number 2. The Dar es Salaam Bank Heist. The heist that took place at the Dar es Salaam Bank, a private financial institution located in Baghdad, Iraq in 2007, has left very little information unanswered to this day. It is not apparent why the bank had such a large amount of American currency available for theft. According to the allegations, the heist was coordinated by a group of bank security employees. The authorities had reason to believe that the thieves had connections among the local police and militias, which enabled them to remain unnoticed as they traversed Baghdad's plethora of checkpoints. There has been no additional information disclosed regarding the whereabouts of the money or the individuals responsible for this matter. Number 1. The Central Bank of Iraq Robbery. Another bank in Baghdad fell victim to the most successful bank theft in the annals of banking history. It was none other than the dictator of Iraq, Saddam Hussein, who was a mastermind. In 2003, he dispatched 3 huge trucks to the central bank on the very day that the Iraq War was about to begin. Along with a note, he dispatched his son Qusay with the request to withdraw over $1 billion in order to keep it out of the hands of the hostiles. Vans were used to transport the cash, which was taken away. The majority of the cash was recovered as a result of the subsequent raids. However, this is not the end of the story. Even though they were supposed to be counting the illegal plunder, American soldiers nevertheless managed to steal hundreds of thousands of dollars for themselves and their families. 35 service members were apprehended throughout the investigation. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.